The sound echoed across the hallway like a whip crack. A slap. Sharp, loud, disrespectful. Miss Rivera didn't flinch. She stood still, her eyes locked with the boy who'd just slapped her. The hallway fell silent. Laughter that had been bubbling from the group of boys behind him died instantly, replaced by uneasy glances and shifting feet. No one had ever dared lay a hand on a teacher like that before. Not even he, Logan, the self-proclaimed king of Westvale High. The senior who thought the school belonged to him, and yet Miss Rivera, in her simple blouse and skirt, arms filled with graded essays, hadn't moved. She stared at Logan as if she had seen boys like him before. Many times, the principal's office door was just meters away, but no one moved. Logan smirked again. "What? You gonna cry, miss? Call your mommy? You're just a teacher." A flicker. Something ancient and cold passed behind Miss Rivera's calm expression. She finally spoke. "You think pain makes you powerful? You have no idea what real strength looks like?" And then everything changed. Just 3 months earlier, Cecilia Rivera had walked into Westvale High as the new English teacher. Young, soft-spoken, always polite students didn't pay her much attention. She smiled too often. She said please and thank you too much. To some, that kindness was mistaken for weakness. To Logan, it was an open invitation. He ran the school with his gang of friends, loudmouth Darren, sneering Kyle, and twitchy-eyed Nate. Their favorite game? Pushing boundaries, humiliating students, interrupting classes, and intimidating teachers. The staff was tired, the students were terrified, the administration too afraid of lawsuits to act. But Miss Rivera never raised her voice. She never sent them out of her class. She taught calmly even when Logan mocked her accent or Kyle drew obscene things on the board. Some students whispered that she was scared. Others thought she simply didn't care. They were all wrong. Weeks passed. Logan's taunts grew worse. He spilled coffee on her desk. He shoved another student during her lecture. One day he tore pages from her personal notebook and read them aloud. The class laughed. Miss Rivera only smiled. That smile. Logan hated that smile. He wanted to break it. And so, today, in that hallway, with the bell ringing and students rushing around them, he slapped her. Just to see her break. But instead, Miss Rivera dropped her papers slowly to the floor. Practice calm, she stepped forward. "You have one chance to walk away," she said softly. Logan barked a laugh. "Or what? You'll write a strongly worded essay." The next moment was a blur. Her foot swept out, striking the back of his knee. His balance shattered. Logan stumbled. In a blink, Miss Rivera spun, caught his falling wrist and twisted. He yelped, suddenly face down on the cold tile. His arm pinned behind his back. Darren lunged forward, but with one fluid move. Miss Rivera sidestepped, ducked, and flipped him over her hip. He landed with a loud thud that silenced every gasp. Nate backed away. Kyle froze. Miss Rivera stood calmly, her hands still relaxed at her sides. Anyone else? No one moved? Later, when security arrived and Logan was escorted out. Students still lingered in the hallway. The news spread like wildfire. Miss Rivera used to be a competitive martial artist, national champion. Before she taught literature, she taught self-defense to women in shelters. She didn't speak about it not because she was ashamed, but because some lessons are better learned through patience and poise. The school